My TED Talk. Are you ready? Okay, I did my TED Talk over a lady. Her name was Kakinya Natalia. And so my question is, have you ever wondered what it would be like if you weren't given the right to an education? Or if you had to fight for an education, would you? Kakinya Natalia knows what it's like to have to fight for an education. She grew up in the Massey village with her family. When Kakinya was 5 years old, she found out that she was engaged to be married when she graduated, which for them, graduation was at age 12. So her normal day as a child at age 5 was to do chores and duties around the house that would make her become a perfect wife by the age of 12. Kakinya's dream, that's Kakinya, her dream was to become a teacher. But like I said, in 8th grade, the females have to go through something that they call the rite of passage. And after the rite of passage, then they don't have the right to go back to an education. That's when they're then going to be married and start a family. And they can't really focus on anything but their family. So Kakinya told her father that the only way that she would go through this rite of passage was if, after the ceremony, she could go back and further her education. While in high school, she met a boy from her village that had been to the University of Oregon. She told him, "I want to be where you are," because he looked so happy, and she just wanted to feel the same excitement that he did. And so she applied to many colleges in America, and she got accepted to Randolph-Macon Women's College in Virginia. But she could not go without the support of the village. So this is kind of like what, oh my gosh, this is kind of what,
say no.
No? Okay. This is kind of what a Maasai chief looks like. Kind of scary. But the men of the village said that it was a lost opportunity for her to be able to go to America, and that only guys should be able to go, so that they thought that a man should have gotten that opportunity and not Kakinya. It was believed, though, that in the morning is when good news comes. So Kakinya went to the Maasai chief and asked for his support. So the next day, the chief and 12 other men combined with the village, and she was on her way to America. She enjoyed herself while in America, and she learned that she didn't have to give up part of her body like she did in the rite of passage to get an education. She learned that a lot of things that were going on in Kenya were not okay, and that the women in her village did not have to go through what they were going through to be able to have a good life and have an education. So when she went back to Kenya, she saw that the girls were in need of her help. She told them before that she left, she would come back and she would provide them with an opportunity if they had let her go to America. So she asked what they needed from her. And the woman said that they needed an all-girls school because when the girls were to walk to school, if they were to get raped, the mother was blamed for it, and they wanted all the girls to be safe. So Kakinya built the all-girls school that they have now, which is Kakinya Center for Excellence. This is Angelina. She met Angelina in the school. She was an orphan and was 12 years old, but she was at 4th grade level. Angelina was so far behind, but 5 months after joining the school, she ended up being the best student in the district that they are in. So that was a good opportunity for Angelina. And then this is kind of a picture of all the girls at the all-girls school. Kakinya gave these girls a new beginning, giving them opportunities so they can rise. She changed the lives of so many of the students and inspired them. So, I challenge you, when you become a teacher, to inspire and encourage your students to follow their dreams. Making a difference in your students' lives is very rewarding, and they will remember it forever. And that's it.